Gaius Julius Caesar continues to be one of the most fascinating and enduring figures from the ancient world. His name recognition remains high despite a generalized lack of historical literacy in today's culture. Most have some notion of his rise to power at the end of the Roman Republic, various military exploits, and his famous assassination on the Ides of March in 44 BC. Few have a deeper acquaintance with this colossus of Rome. Aside from scholars of classical antiquity, the once famous line, "Gaul is a whole divided into 3 parts," will give the modern reader pause rather than a flash of recognition. These opening lines from Book 1 of Caesar's Gallic Wars, often simply titled his Commentaries, were widely read in their original Latin up to the middle of the last century. This is no longer the case. The result is that many have a merely passing appreciation of the man noted by German historian Theodor Mommsen to be the sole creative genius produced by Rome. Why does this matter? Can this man's life possibly teach us valuable lessons? Historians, not surprisingly, would respond in the affirmative, echoing versions of George Santayana's well-worn quote, "Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it." Doubtless, this carries indisputable weight regarding the endlessly vicious political and social cycles mankind has grappled with over the millennia. The converse side of this admonition is that we can learn from the positive aspects of history and apply those lessons to the challenges of today. It is not surprising that the founding fathers of the United States relied heavily on the examples of ancient Greece and Rome for guidance in establishing their new republic. In particular, they studied the character and personality of historical figures from these times in classics such as Plutarch's Lives. For this reason, John Adams advocated that copies of Plutarch be stocked in all public libraries. This choice was not merely for historical instruction. He admired the life lessons evident in these biographical sketches and thought them useful in forming the character of young Americans. Why choose Caesar? A review of Caesar's resume reveals a world-class career as a general, politician, statesman, author, and orator. He clearly did not focus his vast energies and talents on business interests. Given this, why choose him as a model for inventors and entrepreneurs? In short, it is how he accomplished his goals and not the goals themselves. Prior to achieving his de facto status as monarch, Caesar had to work within the Roman Republican system. This meant he had to achieve his goals through the qualities and drive he possessed. These abilities, coupled with an iron will, were the reasons for his astounding effectiveness and productivity over the course of his 56 years. This book distills the essence of Caesar's success and applies those lessons to the enterprises of product development and entrepreneurship. This is done through an analysis of episodes taken from Caesar's life, seeking those especially effective traits and behaviors that allowed him time and again to succeed in the face of daunting challenges. Several chapters highlight these traits in the context of Caesar's epic adventures. The victories and the near disasters are explored, drawing parallels for the modern day through vignettes taken from my own 30-year career as an inventor.